Yeah.
Banging my roommate.
I'm reading
The Fallout. As read.
By the lovely Nia.
Make sure you don't block the microphone down the bottom.
Okay. I'm 22 years old in my last semester of university, and I live with one girl who happens to be hot. I found myself in this situation by only needing a 4-month term sublease to finish my final semester. A friend of mine who was moving out of state to complete her nursing placement offered to sublet her room to me at a very reasonable price for the quality of apartment. I accepted without knowing or meeting my soon-to-be roommate. The hot roommate was briefed on me and was okay with living with a guy. Fast forward 2 weeks into living together, we're banging on the couch. Wow, that escalated quickly. Oh, there's somebody at the door.
All right.
I'll keep reading.
Okay.
We're banging on the couch. From this moment to about mid-October, I was untouchable. Insert picture of Muhammad Ali after a knockout. It was around that mid-October point where she decided to stop hooking up with me because she started talking to another guy from her hometown, 7 hours away. Where I have a problem is not with heartbreak or heart feelings. Oh, come on now. It's more with the level of resentment on her side. She's gotten really cold, standoffish, and passive-aggressive with me. It's to a point where she goes to her room when I get home. We don't really talk anymore. What have I done and how do I fix it? I'm not sure I see a future with her, but she's cool and I'd rather not have her hate me. She's a pretty laid-back person, and her mom constantly bugs her about getting a real job. She's a waitress. At the beginning of November, that is a real job. At the beginning of November, I got a job at a consulting firm, which I worked really hard to get. She didn't care in the slightest. While we were hooking up, she also told me constantly about the other guy she was talking to. Oh, baby. We agreed to be open, but I found it a bit much. Looking for a game plan here. Longtime fan of the show. Thanks and go fuck yourself.
So what happened? They start banging. And
Ooh, child.
Somebody caught feelings. What happened?
He caught feelings. Even though he said where I have a problem is not with heartbreak or hurt feelings. Yeah, she basically banged him because she was trying to get over some guy. While we were hooking up, she also constantly told me about the other guy she was talking to. Right. So this was a between guys bang. You know, it's kind of like a buffer, like because you're in between a rebound, or you're kind of wishing to be with somebody else. So you end up banging somebody who's really into you and is giving you a lot of compliments, and the dick is right next door because you're roommates, so that's super easy. You ain't gotta like get up and get all dressed up. It's like you'll just take it because you think I'm the best, and you got used, you got played. How
did he get used? He got to bang a hot chick,
but he doesn't. But you didn't did you not hear the rest of it? Like,
no, I answered the door. You don't remember?
Oh, right. No, he's upset because she just dropped him like a hot potato, and she's being really cold to him and is not really talking to him.
Dude, that's the shit.
She used
That's
you.
the fucking shit.
It's over.
That's
done.
fucking great. And this is the thing, dude. Just who gives a fuck?
I know.
You got to bang this hot chick, and then she acted the way a guy usually acts, which is the best. We just walk away from it. Women are all like, can I have one of your T-shirts, right? She just walked away. Get on with your fucking life.
Exactly. It's done.
Yeah, get on with your fucking life. Who gives a fuck?
You're 22 years old, so perhaps you haven't heard the saying, don't shit where you eat. Don't ever start fucking your roommate. Because when it goes bad or when it's over, very rarely can you just exist and it's not awkward.
Exactly. That's why it's fucking awesome, because now she's just totally blowing him off. They live together, and then it's like perfect. So I would just sit down and just say, hey, listen, I realize we're not hooking up anymore, which is totally cool, but like you barely even talk to me. Like I don't have any fucking hard feelings over it. So like, you want some Fruit Loops?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe
just try to
like kind of call her out on being immature about the situation. It's like, you don't gotta treat me like shit now just because we're not fucking. Because that's listen, I was sort of teasing you before, but it's not cool that she's just rude to you now that she's had your way with you and she's done with your dick and she's so free.
Dude, she's like the greatest roommate ever. All she wanted to do was fuck you for a while, and then she left. What is the problem? She's on my Mount Rushmore of fucking roommates.
I mean, the fact that you got to bang her is pretty, because you could have easily gotten friend zoned. She's sitting here constantly talking about other guys that she's seeing. You could have gotten friend zoned. So, at least you got laid.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Silver lining.
The glass is not half full. The glass is full. Mm-hmm. And your balls are empty there. Oh, Jesus. All right. All right, condoms. Hey, Billy Stretch Nuts. It's a lady. Billy Stretch. I know what that means. Oh, from a lady. The ladies are all writing in now. I love it.
Me too.
My boyfriend can't bust a nut with the condom on.
Wait, can I please read this?
Parentheses, loser.
I want to read these. I want to read these. No, let me read it again, because I'm not having fun reading them. Condoms.
Just make sure you're talking to the microphone. Don't block and leak the thumb.
I'm not. Look, isn't it right here? Where is the microphone?
I know, but somewhere on the bottom.
Somewhere on the bottom. My boyfriend can't bust a nut with a condom on, loser. He insists it's because of the condom. He's lying to you, right? We got into a big argument about it. About if the sensation is different. Duh, of course it is. But when I told him it was different for both of us, he didn't believe me. Listen, guys, the walls/hurdles between us work both ways. It's like a pap smear. Oh, it went away. Why does it keep going away?
I don't know. Hang on. Putting the password in.
Oh.
That's not what you want. You want to be up here.
Okay. It feels like a pap smear. Is it schmear? Is it Yiddish? Who the fuck knows? You're a woman. You should know what it is. Or putting a beer bottle in my cooter. It's just friction. Oh, you're one of these. I talk just like the guys, girls, huh? By the way, you look like someone stretched a lambskin condom over a skeleton. That's so mean.
What she said that about me? That's fucking hilarious.
Yes, it's hilarious. What are your learned views about the condom situation? My boyfriend is we don't say that word anymore. If Nia's around, maybe ask her. Would love to hear your views. Still waiting on that nut. Oh my God, I love this email.
All right, I can answer this. She's taken this personally, subconsciously, because he's not getting there, that's a reflection on her.
He's lying to her about busting a nut in a condom.
What do you mean?
He just wants to raw dog her.
Oh, I thought he was already fucking her with the condom and he couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was saying my boyfriend can't bust it up with the condom on. So I don't know if that means, no, this guy's like, listen, if you just fucking are constantly, if you weren't wearing a condom in your last relationship, or you weren't in a relationship and you were just fucking jerking off with your hand, when you put a condom on, it feels like you're still wearing your pants. All right?
Yeah,
and
it does feel different.
Yeah, and if you, there's all kinds of things that can fuck with it. If you watch too much fucking porn, you can have performance problems. There's all that. I just think she's taking this, like, personally. I mean, the fact that he can't bust it up with a condom on, and she goes, loser. That's like,
not cool.
That's like hostile.
Yeah, it is.
So that's like defensive. That's what I'm guessing, because there's a bunch of guys that are like a bunch of guys that like fucking are in long-term relationships and come up. I had that problem for a minute.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's normal.
Yeah, like what you got to do is, for him, tell him to start jerking off with the condom on. It sucks.
Get used to it?
Yeah, you just sort of get used to it. Or don't fucking do anything for like a week or something, and he'll be ready to fuck a fucking desk at that point. And maybe that'll help. What am I, Dr. Drew? I don't know. But I can tell you this, name calling him and saying that he's a loser and all of that type of shit is, that's not the solution.
Also, it feels like a pap smear or putting a beer bottle in my cooter. It's just friction. Okay, here's the thing. I feel pretty confident that this is a male pretending to be a female writing in. Because no woman would ever say, it feels like a pap smear. What is it? Shmee? Is it Yiddish? Or a beer bottle in my cooter? It's just friction. Women don't talk like this.
No,
y'all need to stop playing around with these fucking emails. You can tell when they're fake.
No, but sometimes people also feel like they have to be as dumb as me, I feel, or as crude as I am.
Listen, guys, the walls/hurdles between us work both ways. It feels like a passion or what? It's just friction? A pap, no. Because if you've had a pap smear, you would never say that.
I had one.
No, you didn't.
I did. No, I got a complete checkup.
You did not have a pap smear.
I did. I made sure they checked me for everything.
You didn't have a pap smear. Fake letter.